Yeah, using our creativity and football knowledge, we're going to build the ultimate manager from the best of the Premier League era. A combination of most successful bosses in the business rolled into one that would win the World Cup at a canter. Each show on talkSPORT is going to be have to pick a manager from one of the 5 categories. The specialist areas are tactical genius, coaching king, man management, natural leader, and the innovator. Sports Bar of the first pick, and the category is tactical genius. So what do we think the manager for the Premier League era that would set the team up for success? Tactical genius, Dino.
Well, do you know what? Because I've managed, and
don't say
you're
yourself.
Asking me. No, because you're asking me. Right. This is a dilemma because tactical genius. What type of players have you got for a start? Like, have you got the best players? Because Sam Allardyce could get average teams to win, right? Sam Allardyce.
Yeah.
Down that end. I know people are going to be going, Sam Allardyce. Fergie, for me, would change a game. Like, he knew what to put on and take off.
But he was more like a man manager, though, wasn't he?
No, yeah, but also he changed the game. Like, you know, he'd work out. See, when you're managing a top team that's trying to win things, you've got the ball all day. You've got to take the game to the opposition. And if they're stopping you, they're parking the bus. You've got to find a way around it. I thought Fergie was good at that. Mourinho was like a defensive tactical genius.
Yeah.
Whereas he knew how to spoil games. And he could make good teams look bad. And he would suffocate people.
Yeah.
And end up winning. Pep Guardiola's changed football. So he's got the best players and he knows how to take the game to the opposition and break teams down. I know he's struggling at the minute. Arsene Wenger knew how to get the best out of them Arsenal players. Geniuses, Henry, Perez, Lundberg, Ray Parlour, Vieira. So there's different... If you think
of a tactical genius, though, in the Premier League era, who would you think? The first two names...
Alex Ferguson.
Would you?
Well, only because I've watched him in games and all of a sudden, Man United, right, they either go round you, through you, or over the top of you. So 15, 20 minutes to go, if Man United weren't winning, he'd work out, do I put wingers on to go round the opposition? Do I put 2 strikers on to go straight over the top of them with a bit of pace?
Yeah.
Or do I put a midfield player on player number 10 and we'll play through them? He worked that out, how to get through a team. That's why they used to score so many goals late on in games.
What about Jose Mourinho?
Tactically, yeah, different to what we've seen.
Yeah, but when he first come here, we'd never seen the tactics that he implemented.
No,
I remember season they conceded 15 goals.
Yeah, I remember we at Blackburn we had Damien Duff playing for us on the left. He scored 17 goals. He went, I think he got 17, and we sold him to Chelsea for I think it was 17 million.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah,
and we went to play Chelsea during the season, and he was there, Damien. I said, how are you enjoying it? He said, I'm playing left back. I said, what do you mean you're playing left back? He said, Ashley Cole, I think it was behind him, and it was him, and Robin was playing right back. He got the 2 wingers, playing like full-backs, like running back, you know, solid, don't let any goals in. I think that season John Terry scored 7 winners from set plays. They'd win 1-0, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And Drogba up the middle. So he got the team to play that certain way. Yeah. Whereas Pep's the opposite. Pep's to take the game to you every week.
Yeah.
And that's harder when he's taking the game to the opposition.
So who are we putting in?
So I think it's between Pep Guardiola and Alex Ferguson, I would say.
And not Jose. I think Jose is a tactical genius, no? Won the Champions League.
It's easier to destruct than construct. So it's easier to set a team up not to lose.
Yeah, we're tactically genius, though. No, is that?
But the other way round, when you've got the best players and the best team, and this team's parking the bus against you every week, and you've got to find a way through it, and you've got to know who to take off, who to bring on, what formation to change, because you've got to understand why you can't get through this team. So Alex Ferguson, for me, would actually do the right thing all the time. Sometimes they used to go route one, Man United, you know, launching it forward on top of you. Sometimes they'd get it wide, and he'd put 2 wingers on.
I feel like Alex Ferguson, though, out of the list of things here in terms of coaching king, man management, natural leader, I feel like Fergie's more suited to that than a tactical genius when you think about it. When we go Pep.
You know, like when I was you playing for me at Wolves, and
Yeah.
I was saying to you, get on the ball, get it off the back four,
Yeah.
and then start spraying it everywhere.
Yeah.
And every time you got it, you give it away. It's not my fault, is it?
All right, we're going to put Pep in. All right, Pep's going in. Drive from 4 o'clock. We'll reveal our ultimate manager. It's your chance to get involved in the debate. Have your say with Andy Goldstein and Darren Bent. But let's speak to Ben Jacobs now. All right, Ben?
Hi, Ben.
Missed opportunity, guys, to mention the name Bielsa. May not have worked at Leeds, but the tactical genius, in my opinion.
They got relegated.
But you've got to look at the manager, the philosophy, the people he influenced as well. You can be a genius and it can fail.
No, it was brilliant the way he played, but once everybody worked it out, they were getting mugged every week, and he refused to change, didn't he? Mm-hmm. He refused. It's a bit like Ange, refusing to change the tactics. But genius. And I think if you ask Pep thinks he's a genius.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.